Oh, hey guys, I see you down there. Let me pick you up in my big hands. Woo! It's a good Washington morning. We don't have many of these. I had to take a break because I just split and stacked all this wood. It's about 8 a.m. A little behind schedule. That's alright though. And here in Bug-Inville, not to be confused with Bug-Outville. I still got my morning face on. I'm usually a little more handsome. I usually have a little more hair too. It'll be alright. Anyways, this is the land of milk and honey that the Lord brought us to after struggling to buy a house for such a long time. And the longer it took to buy a house, our standards just kept dropping and dropping until we were about to buy some shack on 0.25 acres. And it took a couple of years, but when the timing was right, we got here. And it was just very nice. We're proud of it, very blessed. Anyways, today I want to talk about the importance of a prayer spot. Can you see that rabbit? Where is it? I don't know if you can see him. There's a rabbit right there, though. I got this in the right way. Oh yeah, there he is. Check him out. That's like fern gully in here. Look at, there's a squirrel in the barn. Okay, see you later. Anyways, the prayer spot. Jesus himself, Daniel, I don't know who all, but I'm pretty sure that they all snuck away to pray. All the apostles and patriarchs. I just think it's important to have a spot to yourself where you can go and talk to the Lord, and it's quiet. Nobody's gonna bust in, you know, prayer closet, whatever you got. If you don't have a place on your land, you can go. You can find a spot. Could be a park or something, you know, nature trail around your house. To tell you the story of mine, if you can see down here, that is our property. Goes along that road, and as you can tell, it's just completely overgrown. You see that? This is really handy because we can dump our grass clippings right off the edge, and we have all that space to fill up, so I can mow forever, which I have to do anyways because I got so much lawn on lawn on lawn. We got yards on top of yards over here, doing it big. Anyways, you can see it's overgrown. There's spots on this property that nobody has even stepped foot on, I'm pretty sure. I mean, just uncharted territory. There's probably an acre and a half or so down here. You just see how thick the blackberries are. So I had this burning desire. I needed to get down there, you know, obviously, to see what's on this chunk of our land that we have. And whenever I needed to let go of some aggression, I just went out and started chopping blackberries. Good stress reliever. Anyways, I finally broke through, not here, but down a little further, which I'll show you, and created a little trail down to this nice little area. I was like, oh, this is cool. There's a little pond down there from runoff, whatnot. Just kind of a cool little area out of the way. The main house is up that direction, so it's set away from the children. Besides some horses next door, there's not much for noise. A couple mosquitoes down there, that's all right. So I found this little area, and then there's another day when I was out here chopping blackberries in a different area. By the way, buy Litecoin, serve the Lord. It'll be going up soon, I swear. It better, because I got a lot of it. And you know, I felt the Spirit. I felt it come over me. It comes over real strong at certain times when I need to know or do something. And the download I got was, that is your prayer spot. I was like, wow, that is my prayer spot. And I just started going down there and chopping more brush, you know, to kind of get down there a little bit better. Let me grab my machete. This is the barn that we got with the property. It came with a Ford Custom Line. There's a tractor down under there somewhere. Just all kinds of stuff. Been here for nearly 2 years and haven't been able to get through everything that's in there. I can't find my machete, so I'm gonna wing it. Anyways, these blackberries here, if you can tell, they were all about the size of this one right here, very tall. So over here I've cut down, and right down here is my trail. Still very, very hazardous. Just extremely dangerous to get down, as you'll see. And now this trail here, this trail is a reminder of, if you don't stay praying, what happens in your life. Because I notice, and I'm not saying necessarily to go to a prayer spot, but if you're just not praying and spending time with the Lord in general, see all these sticker bushes that pop up that choke out the thorns? Choke out the good seed. Right there. See that one? Where's my hand? That one's pornography. See that one? That one's lust right there. See this one here? That's anger. What else we got popping up in our lives? Strife. Yeah, there it is. Bitterness. Where's alcohol addiction? Alcohol addiction. Ooh, there's drug addiction. He's a big one. Same-sex attractions. Transgenderism. That's all that. It's a big one. Anyways, just an example. I just think if you're not praying and spending time with the Lord, your trail of your life becomes overgrown and thick. And so can you see this down there? I chopped through, and there's my little area that was uncovered down here. I'll show you more here in a second. Kind of cool, little fern gully looking area. Now, in the springtime, I didn't come down here for a few weeks. It had, I'm going through the dangerous spot right now. Hold my hand. Take the wheel, Jesus. This had completely overgrown over just 2 to 3 weeks of raining and sun. So I had to completely, it would look like this right here, if you can see it. I had to completely clear out my trail again coming down here. And one thing that I thought was very cool, brought tears to my eyes, when I had chopped through all down here, there's my altar, that tree right there. This tree is bent over, you see it, in such a way to where I put my knees, I can lean over this tree right here. It's like this spot was just built for me. Oh, there's my machete. And then this tree, it's like the contemplation tree. Probably didn't say that right. So I can lean here, you know, think about life, whatever. That's the little prayer spot right there. This whole thing is my prayer spot, but this is the spot of spots. And so when I first cleared the second time I cleared all this out to get down here, it was overgrown. It all looked like this. My little area where I pray right here was clear. And not only was it clear, the only spot down here, but it appears things that grew into this spot died. Like they couldn't even go right here. It's like God was saving this area for me. And I just really appreciated that and thought that that was way cool. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys my spot. It's very beautiful down here. Whenever life surprises come my way, which is constantly, I come down here and pray. And sooner or later, it seems that I will get an answer or a resolution to my issues. There's still a few big things that I am waiting for. I have a breakthrough coming that I'm believing in. I believe in miracles, and I believe that God works. I believe that He is calling us right now, especially in 2018. And this is, I got a Bible put away right here so I can read the Bible a little bit afterwards. It's all tore up and starting to mold a little bit, but that's all right. Anyways, God is calling people in 2018. He is pouring His Spirit out like He has never hasn't done in a long time. I'll say it that way. I don't know about Old Testament, but anyways, we need to buy Litecoin, serve the Lord. We need money to serve the Lord. I believe in prosperity for Christians. I believe that everybody should have some sort of ministry or something that they are doing for God. Something that He put on your heart. It can be very small, but you need to do it. You just need to serve the Lord. You got to find something, and I believe that He has something for each one of us to do. I know I have mine, and it's pretty big. There'll be another video for another time. I'll run out of things to talk about, so I need to space it out a little bit. Anyways, here's my prayer spot. I love you guys. Hopefully it helps somebody find your prayer spot and serve the Lord. Buttermilk Love Nugget out.